Your Storm Tracker weather with Chief Meteorologist Chicago Wendler.
The record high for Sunday is 79 degrees. We may challenge that. Plus, I'm tracking a couple of cold fronts for next week. It is an absolutely beautiful Sunday, and yet we are going to challenge the record high. Tons of sunshine in place. By the way, don't get used to this. We've got a crazy upcoming week to round out 2020. Temperature as of 12:41, 72 degrees. The record high for today is 79, and we may get kind of close to it. Meantime, for tomorrow, Monday, look for clouds, fog, and drizzle with a weak front that may sag in just briefly and then head back to the north. Tuesday, we're back into the 70s, although with lots of clouds, breezy, and some showers. Wednesday is going to be a strong cold front pushing through with showers and storms. Some might be on the strong side, but the big headline, the big change in this forecast is multiple computer models are now suggesting that moisture lingers and cold air pulls in, and those may coincide potentially with Thursday morning seeing rain turning over to mix to possibly snow. Now, exact timing is still up in the air, but it does look like the ingredients could come into place. We'll take a closer look in just a moment. First, though, temperatures really nice and warm. I hope you're enjoying the southwest breeze, although it probably is also blowing away from that cedar, blowing some of that cedar pollen as well. So if you're an allergy sufferer, you're feeling it. Look at the gusts out at the airport, 31 miles per hour. Gusting in Georgetown, 29 miles per hour. So it will continue to be breezy with warm southwest winds pulling through the rest of today. And you can see those temperatures running about 5-6 degrees warmer than yesterday. Meantime, a weak cold front is already in West Texas. It will sag in tomorrow. No big, huge drama with it. A strong cold front coming through on Wednesday, and that is the one that we will really be focusing in on. With it, Storm Prediction Centers actually highlighted a very small sliver of Mason County for isolated severe thunderstorms heading up north toward San Angelo and Abilene, and it wouldn't surprise me if Wednesday during the day that risk is shoved a little farther toward the east to include more of the CBS Austin area. So just keep in mind, storms will be likely with that strong cold front on Wednesday, and some might be on the strong side. But I think for you guys, the biggest story will be, could we see some winter weather? Not today, that's for sure. Sunday temperature 78, the record 79 in 1954. Tomorrow, for your Monday, cooler, only in the 60s, cloudy and cooler, patchy drizzle and fog. Now, if the front for tomorrow stays to our south all day long, 66 might even be hard to get to. However, some computer models are suggesting that it barely moves in and then lifts to the north. If that is the case, then we'll likely find ourselves even a little warmer. So here's the way things will play out. This afternoon, we are warm, we are breezy, we are dry. Overnight tonight into tomorrow morning, patchy fog, clouds, and maybe even some drizzle develop. I've got your temperature dropping to around 54 degrees in Austin. Northerly winds, patchy drizzle possible. Now, farther to the south and east, for instance, LaGrange, you will be markedly warmer. The farther north you are, the cooler. Late afternoon, we may have a huge spread with 50s in some parts of our area in the hill country and possibly 70s out toward LaGrange as that warm front lifts back north. So the front that shoves down to the south will lift back north, bringing with it some very mild air. So Tuesday morning, we're hovering right around 60 degrees. Through the day Tuesday, some passing showers, nothing big, temperatures mild, very breezy. I've got your high around 72. Wednesday morning, still just some light showers ahead of the storms. How much rain? Well, this is a conservative estimate with around an inch, inch and a half possible to the east and around a quarter of an inch to the west, but some computer models are giving as much as 2 inches of rain to parts of our area. You know we need it. The best chance of rain will be on Wednesday and Thursday, although I show it as rain, not totally out of the realm of possibilities that we see some of that rain mix over and possibly a small window for possible snow. I'm going to show you 2 different computer models. Again, this is not set in stone. Confidence is very low. So let's take a look at model number 1. Wednesday morning, ahead of the cold front, we could see some spotty showers. Cold front pushes through Wednesday afternoon. With it, some storms. The best chance of storms will be off toward the north and east. Behind the front, colder air starts to push in. You can see the areas shaded in pink that could be mixed in white and gray. that could be snow. As you can see, by early Thursday morning, this particular computer model does show enough lingering moisture behind that front and cold enough temperatures that there could be some snow mainly in the hill country. And then watch this. This computer model actually does spread that colder air far enough to the south and east to potentially bring some snow even into Austin. Again, confidence very, very low. Okay, then this system lifts off toward the north and east, and as we bring in the new year and head toward Friday in 2021, we are dry again. Let's take a look at model number 2. We start you off at Wednesday morning at 5 a.m. where it's pretty quiet, and then the rain ramps up, the cold front pushing in, Wednesday midday to afternoon. A couple of storms possible, best chance of storms to the north and east. Behind the system, the colder air does come in, although it comes in a little bit later and not quite as strong. So by midnight Wednesday night into early Thursday morning, there may be some mix in the hill country. But then by 7 o'clock in the morning Thursday, this particular computer model does indeed blossom less, but still some snow, mainly into the hill country. Then that pivots off toward the north and east, and you know what happens? As colder air wraps in, this particular computer model actually brings heavy snow, not to us, but instead from Waco to Dallas, points north and east. So it's a different scenario, both of which, though, could bring central Texas at least some snow. So with this, it's basically a first look. I am going to forecast temperature around 35 for your low on Thursday morning in Austin. It can snow with a surface temperature of 35 if the temperatures aloft are at or below freezing, which they likely will be. So, possibility of light rain, mix, and snow early New Year's Eve morning, and possibly toward midday. And I've knocked high temperatures on Thursday down just to 46 degrees. And depending on how long that system lingers, it could be even cooler than that. So we're going to go back and forth from 70s to 60s, 70s to 60s, storms on Wednesday, possible wintry weather early on Thursday, and then clear things out. So right around the time we're ringing in the new year, skies clearing. It should be mainly dry. Temperatures falling to a freeze even in Austin for January 1st, 2021, when you wake up in the morning. If it's a freeze in Austin, that means a hard freeze in most outlying spots, and looks like temperatures will just be in the mid to upper 50s for the first couple of days of 2021. Obviously, there is a lot to possibly change with this forecast, so please stay with us. Avery Tomasca will have your update tonight on CBS Austin News. Take care, and hey, enjoy the warmth while we got it.